morning, ohayo gozaimasu. I'm gonna do a meal prepping day. Just gonna show you guys real quick how I do that because I only meal prep 2 meals a day, and then dinner is always winging it because I'm not the only one who makes dinner. And I have like 4 kids and not all of them are trying to be macro friendly. Like some of them are 2 years old, so like I'm not making a meal prep and then also making it like that's too much. We're just gonna make regular dinner and then meal prep, lunch, and then breakfast. So those are the 2 things I will meal prep. They're super easy the way I do them because I don't like things to be complicated. I will be trying a few new things and I will tell you if they were a good thing or not. And if they're not, I will tell you an alternative that I do have in mind that I think should work perfectly. But first, I gotta make breakfast. My kids are eating cereal because they're fiends and they love sugar. And I allowed that because I woke up a little later because I had, give me 1 second. I had a little bit of this. This is not very strong in my opinion, but I'm also used to vodka and tequila. So this is really cute. Sakari gin, Japanese gin. I tried it. I got it from the Costco here in Japan and it was pretty nice. They gave me a sample. That's crazy, isn't it? And so seeing that I am a little dehydrated, I'm going to have my favorite rehydration drink. Hi, baby girl. You want more cereal? Okay. Aquarius has become my favorite. I don't think it's sugar-free, but I don't care. I'm not a sugar-free girly. I just manage how much sugar I intake. I know. Hold on. Can I have a beverage? Okay. My kids are sick. Anyway, so I'm just gonna pour it in a cup because I get the big one because usually I like to just drink straight out of the bottle. Usually I like to drink straight out the bottle like it's a regular bottle for just me because it usually is. But then my husband's like, he also has some. So I just like, I would like to just sit this next to me and drink the whole thing. You really shouldn't drink the whole thing like it's a regular bottle anyway. So I'd be just like, I'm gonna just get a cup because otherwise I'm gonna keep going back to the fridge to get sick because it's such a large bottle. You hear how loud they are because they know that I'm vlogging. It's really annoying. Alright, so I'm back and we're going to meal prep breakfast. Half cup of oats. We're gonna use 1 tablespoon of brown sugar, roughly, just because I like mine sweet. And the brown sugar flavor is my favorite. Again, 1 tablespoon. That sounds like a lot, but I don't care. This is half a cup. So that's all I do to my oatmeal. Usually I would put in the fruit, but they didn't have any frozen bananas and I wanted frozen bananas. Sometimes I'll do blueberries. I really don't like strawberries. They do weird stuff in oatmeal. All right, so for lunch, I'm gonna make a dirty rice, but I'm gonna mix it up a little bit because I saw that they had the Southwest corn and I'm very interested in that because dirty rice is really just meat and rice and some like spices and some little dried vegetable. And I'm like, no, I really want some actual vegetable in there. So I got this and I'm gonna see if it goes well in this. It seems like it would. And then we're using some ground turkey and then, yeah. Now while that's starting to cook, I'm going to drain this. I'm just gonna like undo it a little bit and then drain this so we could just have the vegetables and stuff. Add some more salt and pepper. And just let it finish doing what it was doing. The rice was done, but I'm gonna let the flavors vary as it cooks together a little bit. It's still on low simmer temperature. Okay, so this is basically done, but I'm adding some garlic because I want a little bit more in there and a little bit more salt. Just to marry it all together. And then I can start putting this in containers. So it looks kind of boring except for the corn, but I made it with ground turkey instead of ground beef. So it looks, I don't know if it looks better or worse because of that, but it's leaner because of that. All right, so I just am going to roughly measure out an amount. Honestly, I'm gonna take whatever the total of each thing says that it has in it and then divide it by 5. Like, there are only 3 servings in the can of corn, and the corn was only like 60 calories. So you can do some math, like 3.5 servings split up into double, so that's like 30 and some change each container, maybe, and that's only if I'm doing it by 6. That's just me doing that math. And then just doing some math right there. So I'll put it on the screen after I do the math. Snack is typically tortilla chips, sometimes peanut M&Ms, sometimes both, and sometimes they have snacks at work. So I'll eat those too. And this container is different because I only have 4 of these. Don't ask why. There might be one in there, or it might have only came with 4. I really don't remember. It was not that long ago, but I still do not remember. And this is my lunch for the week. These are my meal preps. Ignore that they don't have tops in the back and that I use foil. A lot of them get rusty and I just throw them away instead of trying to risk botulism. So anyway, those are my meals, and that's really all I do for the morning. And then I wait for breakfast or dinner and see what happens. And if, you know, my protein is a little low by the end of it, I take a protein shake. You know, stuff like that. So hope you guys enjoyed. I did, because I usually don't actually get a chance to meal prep. So the time that I do get to meal prep, it's really interesting because I try to make it as simple as possible. I try not to make things hard at all. Take like the entirety of something easy and then like mix them together, and then yeah. So like a ground meat, super easy. Just scramble it like eggs. You add in water, rice, and beans, and then you add in a canned vegetable. Yeah. Usually I do frozen, but I saw those in the store and I was like, they're speaking to me. So I think they're going to be a really good investment into getting some more fiber in, because I know a lot of people don't think about how much they need fiber until things are a little concerning, you know? So anyway, hope you guys enjoyed. Bye-bye.